There's something inside all of us, quiet, sleeping, but always there. It's a fire, a strength, a sense that we were born for more than just existing, paying bills, and following routines. You've felt it before. That pull to stand tall, to protect, to grow, to become someone others can rely on. In a world full of noise, weakness, distractions, and fear, there are still people who rise. Not with swords or armor, but with self-mastery, resilience, courage, and unshakable faith. These people become modern warriors. And in this world, we desperately need them, both men and women. But what does it mean to be a modern warrior? It doesn't mean fighting in battles or wearing camouflage. It means becoming someone who can't be broken by life, someone who can lead, serve, defend, and live with purpose. Whether you're a man trying to rediscover your masculinity or a woman trying to reconnect with your inner strength and grace, the path is the same. It's not easy. It's not quick, but it's real, and it changes everything. Before you can become unbreakable, you must go through 5 stages. Every warrior, no matter where they begin, must pass through them. These stages test you, shape you, and ultimately transform you. And each one brings you closer to the version of yourself you were born to become. Stage 1, the awakening, waking up from the dream. It starts with pain, not always physical. Sometimes it's boredom, sometimes it's heartbreak, sometimes it's a quiet voice that says, "Is this all there is?" Maybe you're scrolling on your phone, wasting hours every day. Maybe you're surrounded by people but feel completely alone. Maybe you've achieved everything people told you to go after, yet feel empty. That's the awakening. In this stage, you begin to realize that something's off. You feel a sense of frustration. You might look at your body, your habits, your relationships, and feel disappointed. You know deep down you're not living at your full potential. That fire within you is flickering, calling you to rise. But this is where many stop. They hear the call but ignore it. They numb it with distractions, entertainment, or addictions. But the few who listen, who feel that discomfort and say, "Enough," begin the path of transformation. This stage is uncomfortable, but necessary. You must first realize that you are asleep before you can wake up. That realization is the seed of change. Whether you're a 20-year-old man battling laziness or a 35-year-old woman struggling with confidence, the awakening comes when you say, "No more. I was made for more." Stage 2, the stripping, letting go of the old you. Once you've awakened, the next stage is painful, but freeing. It's called the stripping. This is when everything fake begins to fall off. Your false identity, your bad habits, your toxic relationships, your excuses, your addictions. You begin to see clearly that the person you've been is not the person you're meant to be. This stage feels like dying, and in a way, it is. The old version of you must die for the real you to be born. This could mean leaving behind unhealthy friendships, quitting things that waste your time, or facing truths you've been avoiding. You start training your body. You stop watching things that poison your mind. You clean up your language. You stop pretending. You confront your fears. You choose discipline over comfort. But don't be fooled. This part is not glamorous. It's lonely. It's raw. It's full of setbacks. You will question yourself. You will want to go back to the old you, because that life was easier. But deep down, you know it was killing you. So you keep moving forward. For women, this stage might mean breaking free from insecurity and reclaiming feminine power. For men, it could mean walking away from weakness and becoming responsible. Regardless of gender, This stage is about honesty and courage. The truth will hurt, but it will also heal. Stage 3. The training, rebuilding your mind, body, and spirit. Now comes the building phase. After you've stripped away what was false, you now begin to train. This is where the real growth happens. It's not just about physical fitness, although that's part of it. It's about sharpening your mind, strengthening your emotions, and deepening your soul. You start to develop routines. You wake up early. You read books. You learn to breathe deeply and focus. You lift weights, do push-ups, stretch, move. You eat clean, stay hydrated, and rest properly. You build discipline like a brick wall, one habit at a time. You learn to say no to temptations and yes to challenges. You embrace boredom because you know that results come from doing the right thing again and again. But there's more. You also train your character. You practice patience, humility, gratitude, and kindness. You speak truth even when it's hard. You lead by example. You protect those weaker than you. You become a source of peace and power. You stop blaming the world and start taking full responsibility for yourself. This training never ends. The modern warrior understands that strength is a lifestyle. Whether you're a young woman healing from trauma or a man rebuilding after failure, training is your daily mission. And with each day, you get sharper, calmer, braver, stronger. Stage 4. The testing, facing the storm. Every warrior will be tested. This is where life throws everything at you. Loss, betrayal, illness, rejection, failure. It's not because life is cruel. It's because pressure creates diamonds. Fire purifies gold. Storms make trees grow deeper roots. And if you want to be unbreakable, you must be tested. You will face moments that shake you. Maybe you'll lose someone you love. Maybe your plans will fall apart. Maybe everything you trained for will feel like it's not enough. You'll want to quit. You'll cry. You'll break down. But it's in these moments that you discover who you really are. The warrior does not run from the storm. He walks into it with faith. The warrior woman doesn't crumble. She rises with grace and strength. You use the pain as fuel. You let it carve wisdom into your soul. You don't ask, why me? You ask, what can I learn from this? This stage transforms your pain into power. It's where your training is put to the test. And when you come out on the other side, not perfect, but alive and stronger, you realize that no storm can destroy you. You're no longer afraid. You've seen darkness and didn't lose your light. Stage 5. The becoming, living as an unbreakable warrior. Finally, after passing through the fire, you arrive. Not at the end, but at the beginning of a new life. You have become unbreakable, not because nothing can hurt you, but because nothing can defeat you. You live with purpose. You are grounded, focused, and full of life. You don't need validation from the world. You've built something inside that can't be taken away. You carry yourself with quiet confidence. You don't speak much, but your presence is felt. People trust you. Children look up to you. Your family relies on you. You've become a safe space for others. You no longer live in fear or confusion. You know who you are and what you stand for. And here's the beautiful part. You begin to lift others. You teach. You guide. You protect. You share your journey, not for ego, but to help others rise. You become the very person you once needed. That's the true mark of the warrior. Someone who turns their wounds into wisdom and gives back to the world. Whether you are a man or woman, young or old, from any culture or background, this path is for you. It's not about being perfect. It's about being real, strong, compassionate, courageous, faithful, and free. So many people today feel lost, weak, confused, or disconnected. But the solution isn't out there. It's within. The world doesn't need more followers. It needs warriors. People who are unshakable in character, powerful in presence, and humble in service. And the path is open to all who are willing. You don't need to wait. You don't need to be rich, famous, or special. You only need to decide. Are you ready to awaken? To strip away the lies? To train your body, mind, and soul? To face the tests life will throw at you? To become someone others can count on? If the answer is yes, then welcome. Your journey begins today. This isn't just motivation. It's a call to action. Because the world needs you. And deep down, you know it. Step into the fire, walk the path, become the modern warrior you were born to be. If you made it until here, leave a mind emoji in the comments. I want to see how many of you reach the end and are truly willing to finish what you start. And remember, together we are unstoppable. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and stay strong.